I bought so many books this month for literally no reason. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ari, and for today's video I thought it would be fun to show you guys an April wrap-up of all the books that I bought this month, as well as the books that I've read and my May TBR. I didn't read a lot of books this month simply because the semester killed me. Oh gosh, but let me tell you, as a way to help with that, I literally just kept buying books. So that explains why I have so many, even though I didn't even read a lot this month, so that's just embarrassing on my part. Anyways, the first book that I read this month is The Wrath and the Dawn. I actually really enjoyed this book. I do think that it could have been done as a standalone just because I felt like it was coming to the end and certain characters were just being irritating towards the end, and I was just like, yo, you need to chill out and just leave my mans alone, because the way that they were just pulling Shazi and Khalid further apart made me want to kill someone. So yeah, I definitely do have to read The Rose and the Dagger. It's just that I don't know, the way that it ended made me want to kill someone. So yeah, you guys should definitely read it though. It's really enjoyable. The next book that I read this month was The Devil Wears Black by L.J. Shen. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I actually really did enjoy this book. It's a second chance, fake dating, sort of enemies to lovers romance between Chase and Maddie. It's told in dual point of view. I do wish that Maddie had a little bit more of a backbone, but other than that, it was a really good read. It was really easy and fast and not as heavy as L.J. Shen's usual work, so I really enjoyed that. The next book that I ended up reading this month was The Score by Elle Kennedy. This was actually a reread. I just wanted to reread Allie and Dean's story again. It was very cute, and this book still makes me sad, but happy, but yeah. Don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's the off-campus romance. It's, I think, the 3rd novel, so you guys should definitely read it if you haven't. The next book that I sort of almost read this month is The Dating Plan. This is supposed to be friends to enemies to fake dating to lovers. I like the idea of it, but I just didn't like how fast the characters got together, because when I read an enemies to lovers romance, I expect them to literally be hating each other until the last couple chapters. So when it happens in the middle of the book, I just lose interest. So I still have to push it through this one to finish it, because I do like the story and I do want to see what happens to Daisy and Liam. So yeah. So now I'm going to show you guys all the books that I bought this month. It is quite a lot because I use book shopping, book buying as my therapy. It's just an issue. I just love going to bookstores. It makes me feel calm and happy. So that is why I have so many books. The first one that I found was, the first couple books that I found were actually from a thrift store that I'm so psyched about. The first book that I found was The Scorpion Rules by Erin Bow. I got this book for $4.50. This is young adult, I'm pretty sure. I think it's kind of like The Maze Runner, and I adore this cover. It's beautiful. And then the next book that I ended up getting for $5.50 is Frostblood by Ellie Blake. I'm not entirely sure what this book is about. It's about 17-year-old Ruby, who's a fireblood, who has concealed her powers of heat and flame from the cruel Frostblood ruling class her entire life, but when her mother is killed trying to protect her and rebel Frostbloods demand her help to overthrow her bloodthirsty king, she agrees to come out of hiding, desperate to have her revenge. Ooh, I love a good revenge story. Despite her unpredictable abilities, Ruby trains with the rebels and the infuriating yet irresistible Arcus. There's romance in this book. Okay. Who seems to think of her as nothing more than a weapon, but before they can take action, Ruby is captured and forced to compete in the King's tournaments. Oh yes, competition. Tournaments that pit Fireblood prisoners against Fireblood champions. Now she has only one chance to destroy the maniacal ruler, who has taken everything from her and from the icy young man that she has come to love. Oh, okay. Vivid and compelling, Frostblood is the first in an exhilarating series about a world where flame and ice are mortal enemies, but together create a power that could change everything. Okay, so this is going on my TBR. Anyways, so yeah. The next book that I ended up getting is The Invisible Life of Addie Larue. I was so shocked to see this book here. I got this book for $5.50, and when I opened it up, there was this piece of artwork, and it's simply beautiful. Look at it. I don't know who just left this at the thrift store, but trust me, this is gorgeous. I was so shocked to see this at the thrift store that I had to get it, and I felt bad because I already have another copy. So if you guys want this one, it hasn't been read, it's relatively new. I got this from Target, and if you guys want the copy, let me know, and I will be more than happy to send it to you if you guys would like that. Trust me, I don't need two of everything. The next couple books I got were from Amazon Books. It's basically like a store. It's kind of like a Barnes & Noble, but with Amazon prices. If you guys know, Amazon sells books for cheaper than Barnes & Noble. So it's basically like a nice like alternative to going to Barnes & Noble because the books are cheaper if you have an Amazon Prime membership. The first book that I ended up getting was The Song of Achilles, so high on my TBR. It's supposed to be really, really sad, so I'm really excited to read this one. Also, the same thing with the next book. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, also another really sad book, but I think these are both contemporary. This, I think, is based on a Greek mythology, so I'm really excited to read that. The next book that we have is The Night Circus. I think this is another one of those like competition, like forbidden romances. So I'm excited to read that one. The next book is also supposed to be really sad. It's A Little Life. This is supposed to be gut-wrenchingly sad because, I mean, look at this man. Like, he looks like in pain. So, yeah. The next book, the last book that I ended up getting from Amazon Books is LegendBorn. Can I just say, like, can we just, like, appreciate this cover? This is simply beautiful. Like, it is absolutely stunning. So gorgeous. I'm really excited to read this book. I do hope there's romance in it. Yes. The next couple of books that I got are from Barnes & Noble. I got a couple books from there just because it was buy one get one 50% off. The first one is Beach Read. I'm pretty sure this is Enemies to Lovers Forced Proximity, where two authors go on these trips to get inspiration for their new novels. I'm excited to read this one because I love like Enemies to Lovers. I hope it's Enemies to Lovers. The next book that I got was actually a recommendation from one of the staff. It's The Bone Shard Daughter. This book is actually a really big like paperback book like compared to like this one. Like I was so shocked to pick it up and it was just so big. I don't know, but I really like it. The last book that I ended up getting was A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The reason that I got this book, it was 20% off. I actually read the ebook version of the From Blood and Ash series, so getting the hardback cover was like, I had to do it because I always love the second book in a series. Like if you've ever read A Court of Mist and Fury, that's what A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire means to me. I love this book. It's so good. The next couple books I got were from Amazon. A couple books I just literally got yesterday. The first book is Alex Approximately. I'm pretty sure this is Friends to Lovers, so we'll pray on this one. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Friends to Lovers, but I mean, hopefully this is enjoyable. The next book that I got is Song of the Current, based off a BookTube recommendation. I'm really excited to read this one because I'm pretty sure it's Enemies to Lovers, and I think there's spicy scenes in this. The same thing goes with this one. This is Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. Although this is Enemies to Lovers and it's not young adult. Wait, no, not young adult. I think it's new adult and it's contemporary romance. So I'm excited to read this one because Misha and Ryan, I'm excited to read their story. The next book that I got is Until Friday Night. I actually do not know what this book is about. Let me read the blurb because I do not know. So to everyone who knows him, Wes Ashby has been that guy. The cocky, popular, too handsome for his own good football god who led Law and High to the state championships. He's one of those. Okay. But while Wes is a big man on campus, on the outside, he's grief-stricken on the inside. For the past year, he's watched his father slowly die of cancer. And he hasn't told anyone else because he can't face the truth. 2 years ago, Maggie Carlton witnessed her father murder her mother. Oh my god. This book, okay, it's not about a football game. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Afterwards, she told the police what happened and then never spoke again. Even after moving to law in Alabama, West, to live with her uncle, Maggie kept her sorrow and her fractured heart hidden away. Now, as his pain grows unbearable, Wes finally decides he needs to talk to someone about his dad. So in the dark shadows of a post-game party, he tells the one girl who doesn't speak all the things he can't tell anyone. What Wes expected was relief, a flood of emotions. But what he didn't expect was for Maddie to reply. Okay. For her to reveal a pain even deeper than his own. For them to form a connection so strong that he couldn't ever let her go. Yo! Actually, nope. When I flip through books, I spoil it for myself, so I'm not going to do that with this one. The final book is what I'm currently reading and the highest one on my TBR and my most anticipated read for 2021 is The Crown of Gilded Bones. This is the third book in the From Blood and Ash series. I simply do not know how to give this recommendation without spoiling it. So my simple words are, read it, read the series, enjoy the series. It's absolutely beautiful, it's amazing, it's so freaking funny. You'll love Poppy and, the other characters. So yeah, that was so bad. Anyways, I'm so excited to read this book, and I would just like to give a huge shout out to her PR team for sending me this bookmark. It is simply stunning and beautiful, and I am using it. It's so pretty. And also the cute little like flash tag too, I think it's adorable. So thank you guys for sending that to me. So yeah, that pretty much concludes all the books that I got this month. I guess this is going to be my TBR for the month. It's going to be The Crown of Gilded Bones, Until Friday Night, Punk 57, It Ends With Us, and The Song of Achilles. I know it's only 5 books, but I just want to make sure that I read them and am held accountable. If you guys have any more recommendations, trust me, let me know and I will add them to my TBR because I simply love getting book recommendations. I'm so excited to read these books. These two I'm definitely going to be saving for last because I know they're going to hurt my heart. And the first one I'm probably going to be reading is The Crown of Gilded Bones just because I need to know. I need to know what happens. So that pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and seeing all the books that I've shown. And if you guys want that extra copy of The Invisible Life of Addie Larue, let me know. And if you have any other book recommendations, also let me know because trust me, I will be adding them to my TBR. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching my video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What is this? Anyways, bye.